hello, 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 hello. Thank you for joining us. I'm not supposed to wave my arms about like that because it just messes it up, doesn't it? But I always do it straight away. Happy Dog's joined us on the YouTube. Hello there, he was first in and quite proudly saying he was first as well. And he's dressed as Miss London, so... I'd love to see you dressed as Miss London. That'd be amazing. I've actually got a Miss London story for you tonight. Bob Stew's joined us as well. Evening, all evening. How you doing? If you're watching this after the event, we do go out live. We go out live at 8 p.m. UK time on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So join us. Mike has said no short shorts dance. I've got short shorts on. Well, I can. Look at them. Oh, hey, these are my Target shorts, actually. These are my, when I started bicycling a year ago, I got these. One size too small, and they hurt. They're not great, but they're fitting. They're like much, I used to go, oh, good. Do you remember? Oh, you'll remember, yeah. But yeah, I used to come, and it wasn't good. It was painful. Used to come. I know, I'm so bad for bloody cutting myself off, aren't I? Matt's watching on the Facebook. He said, hey up. And we've not had any hearts on the Facebook. If you are watching on Facebook, drop us those hearts. I do like them. I like when they see them going, la 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 la, floating across. Electroencephalograph has said, hey up. Hey up.
You've got no chance.
I know, yeah, I'm just screwed with names like that.
Electroencephalograph.
Neffers has said, damn it, wrong account, tries again, hey up. Well, I know who you are now, it's Neffers. Hello there. We've got Jack as well. I've just been talking to Jack about guesting on his live stream on Friday. Wait, Jack, is that tomorrow Friday? Are we starting tomorrow or next week? Either way, I'll do my best, but yeah, I might be guesting on his live stream, which, hello. Right, let's get to the things, shall we? Let's get to the things that we're going to talk about. Happy Ramadan for everyone out there. I did Ramadan one year. Someone died that I knew, so it was like a mark of respect. Personal thing. I wasn't converting or anything like that, but it was for me to get over it and get food of pain. I thought, I'll do Ramadan because he can't. And I hated it. I didn't do it very well because, Ramadan is like a holistic, like you don't eat and drink and stuff during the day, but then at the night time you don't live like a student, which is what I did. I'd just starve myself all day, and then all night I'd drink and smoke and just be like, and I'd wake up with a vicious hangover and the sun would be up and I'd be like, I can't eat. And I'm telling you, I ended up in the doctor's because something went wrong. I messed myself up. I completely missed the point of Ramadan, but happy Ramadan to all you lot. And I look forward to the ridiculous party that's going to be happening around my house next month, because every year, once a year, it's just like, boom. It's nice, so I like it. Skype is open tonight. If anyone would like to get in touch, GameFaceShow. You can look at the name on Facebook. It's GameFaceShow, all one word. Just search GameFaceShow Skype, and you'll see the name GameFace with all these lines and all the rest of it. Skype in about anything that you would like to. Oh, Jack has just said tomorrow, so I'm going to be guesting tomorrow on his album release. But scheduling things have happened. At some point, I will. Sorry about that, but I just don't know when. It's terrible, isn't it? Lacey, thanks for sending me a dirty photo just before we went on air. I've not had a chance to see it yet, but I've been assured that there was a wedding ring visible, which kind of ruined the vibe a little bit, but I don't mind that these days. Now I'm getting a bit older, I'm a dad. I'm all right. Happy Dog is saying Far Cry 5 is my new life. Thief. Is that where you went? Is that where you went missing? Because we've not seen anything of you. Are you enjoying it? I really liked the hick setting, that gun nut America, but the fact that they weren't just one-dimensional, like idiot bad guys or idiot good. There was people within that setting that hated Obama and all that, but some of them were good guys, some of them weren't, and I liked the fact that there was that nuance to it. It's like it's good. Neffers has said loving the new Primani shirt. Yeah, I got given this at Primark. Oh, we got a Skype call already. All right, here we go. Hello. Yeah, I got given this for turning up and covering it. They gave it me for nothing, so I thought I'll wear it. Primark, excellent. Genuinely excellent selection, actually. I went there I was going to joke protest it for cultural appropriation, and then I walked in and I was like, actually, this is pretty amazing. Respect to it. I can't hear anything. Oh, is it not working? All right, well, we'll connect in a minute. Happy Dog has said, loving it way too much. The ending is awesome. I don't know the ending just yet. I'm not sure if I should jump onto the story or not. What's going on? Oh, I'm going to check the things anyway, because I think they are still connecting. Jack O'Banner has just subscribed on Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Pix Retro said, whoop, and then subscribed on Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Every time you do that, it gives us $2.50, and it doesn't cost you a penny. If you've got Amazon Prime, please link it to your Twitch. Even if you watch on Facebook or YouTube, please link to your Twitch. It's the only thing. We don't do Patreon. We don't do anything else. We just, the only thing I push ever is Twitch Prime, because it doesn't cost you a penny, and Amazon are blatantly trying to move on YouTube. They are 100. You can see it. They've got the infrastructure for the gaming and all the rest of it. They're teasing people over. I mean, we don't make a lot on this. It doesn't even cover costs, but it helps a lot. But some people are making crazy dollar on Twitch Prime, and then they've got Amazon Prime Video. That infrastructure there, they are going to be taking on YouTube. They are. I'm telling you now, man. You've got it on your apps. Everyone can get the Amazon Prime app and all that. They're just pushing it out in the same way that they do the YouTube app. And YouTube might be losing the monopoly, especially with the way they've been doing Adpocalypse and all that other nonsense. Oh, it might be audio only. That's okay. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, who's this? I can't see you.
It's me. It's Jack. Sorry, I didn't feel like setting up the webcam today.
Hiya, Jack, mate. You all right? What's going on, man? What's going on?
Well, the album's finished. Album's done. You got a little bit of a review copy.
Yeah, you sent me a review copy. I've got it received. Not a problem. I've got it definitely. But but let's save that, because we're going to do a little thing together, and I'm going to be your guest.
Well, so here's the thing about that. Your review copy isn't the full album.
Fuck's sake! You're just trying to embarrass me, aren't you? That's what it is.
No. So there's been a little bit of a stint with terms of financial stuff.
Okay.
So, obviously I've stated that the music will be on Spotify and iTunes. Basically half of the album is, like, joke covers, kinda, sort of, which I still have to do rights from, like, Louder and Sounddrop and whatnot.
Shit posting, wasn't it? Shit posting, that's what you called it. We spent that time, you were explaining what that was to me, weren't you?
Yeah, and I have a bit to do with you before I go. But all the original stuff will be on Spotify and iTunes, and hopefully later down the line when I, become more financially stable, I'll put the rest of the album.
We had something similar to that, because when Bowie died, we put out a chiptune Bowie's cover album, and what was that site everyone recommended? It was supposed to be amazing if you wanted to do the covers, but we had nothing but trouble with them. We had nothing but problems. It was really stressful, and I have no idea what happened to it. Andy's watching. Andy, hello, you all right? Andy, we've got to go back there. I've got a plan for our live podcasts. I need to message him privately. I'm not on Facebook though, mate. Get in touch with me the other way. So what's going on then? I was a bit confused on the chat before. Is this tomorrow? Are you getting me on the Discord tomorrow then for a live stream?
So the album listening party, it won't be a release. It'll just listening through the whole entire album will be done on YouTube.
I've got to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole album.
For fuck's sake. No, kill him.
It's only 12. It's only 12 minutes. It'll be fine.
Oh.
But it's it'll start at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So for you, it would be 7.
Okay.
Like when you usually do your GameFace show.
Right. Well, we normally do GameFace at 8. Are you talking about tonight?
Is it 8 over there right now? Because it's 3 for me.
It's 8 o'clock, so it'll be 8 o'clock.
So 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock UK Standard Time, whatever.
So this is tomorrow. So anyone watching or whatever, keep an eye out, 8 p.m, same time tomorrow. I'm going to be guesting on Jack's podcast. That'll be his live stream of his album. I'm excited about that. I want to do more guesting on things. It's nice. I like doing it. I do. I don't know why I'm telling you. Well, you're the one I guessed, because I guest on Trigger Warning every week, so it's like one of them where I want to guest more. I like it.
So I have to ask, because you asked me about shit posting.
Go on.
I have to ask you questions because I'm your guy for memes.
Okay.
But you're my in for like UK terms and whatnot. So
all right,
I'm gonna list off a few of you.
Go on. Oh, you're turning it around on me, are you? Go on.
Righteous Shag.
Righteous Shag. I don't think you'd hear many people say that, but it's you've had sex and it was wonderful.
All right. Cunt. Or I should more so phrase, why can I say cunt in the UK, but I can't say cunt in the US? Like, everybody gets offended. Like, I don't know.
It just has different connotations over there, man. Like, we might describe, if I was to say it to someone in the pub that I didn't really know so well, it would be quite a nasty thing to say. But then if I was to say it to them towards the end of the evening, it'd actually be like a term of endearment. It's a really nice thing to say. But thanks for dropping that on us. Trying to be a family show here. But it just has different connotations, man. Different cultures have different things, and we don't put the same meaning on different words. I've been stressing out about this loads recently because America's really good at exporting its culture. You know, after the Avengers, we're all like, oh, give me that milky teat, it's wonderful. But the other side to that is we absorb the meanings to your words, like, and the C word's a really good example of that. It means pretty much the same thing in both cultures, but there are differences, and at the moment there is a bit of a danger in it, and it happens with video games. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later on the show though, where some cultures things are way more acceptable and others they're not, and obviously with the US and UK we're quite similar on almost everything, but there's some huge differences, and I do worry sometimes. I genuinely do worry that we sort of import a little bit too much of your meaning, if you know what I mean. I'm like, I want to protect my country. I think what it is though is I'm only joking there. I'm not like a nationalist or anything, but I think for me, I grew up, the way I speak is quite common and quite like it's the equivalent to you is a southerner. I'm like someone from Florida, from the basin or something. Do you know what I mean? That's how right. In terms of the UK, that's how I talk. And for a long time, I tried to alter it and I tried to speak, proper English and all that. So I think I get quite funny about it now because I came to the realization that I've got absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. And in fact, my ex was, as she was training to be a speech pathologist, I learned some incredibly interesting things that I can't really fully go into now, but actually local dialect is grammatically more complex than standard English. And you'll find the same thing with a southerner. You might go, like a guy on in the middle of the woods somewhere or whatever. You can't understand what they're saying, but there are rules there. And they understand each other, and actually the rules are they're more complex, so there's more going on. So rather than being stupid because of your local accent or whatever, you're not necessarily better, but I just became a little bit more protective, and I do get worried about that. Because I'm a little bit worried about language, especially because I think in the UK we've got such a varied dialects and all the rest of it that I get quite protective, not just of myself but other people's dialects. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so when I'm talking about culture, if you could just get that little soundbite of it, but it's not like I'm not like keep England. I think the mixing of cultures is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But I think it's when it's judgmental and forced. And how dare you? And I think sort of there's a hell of a lot of false flags with cultural appropriation. It's just basically. Oh, no. In fact, that's what I wanted to do when Replay Events launched this T-shirt. I was going to do... Oh, yeah, shit, I've got to go. Come on. We're going to talk anyway. We're going to talk tomorrow. I can't go into... Because everything I'm saying requires another 5 minutes to explain, because if you just take it as an individual statement, it's not enough. You know what I mean? It's like...
I'm just saying the shit and you're just rambling on.
Yeah, I know. So go on then. Give me your words. We'll get the words and then I'll get rid of you.
All right. Wanker.
Wanker. Strictly speaking, wanker is somebody who masturbates, but it's a bit like fuck in the sense that it can be used in many other ways. Again, wanker, depending on the tone of it and how fierce it is, wanker like that, it can be a term of endearment as well. Shut up, you wanker. You know.
And bruv.
Bruv is like, it's a bit like brother, but not really. I wouldn't really say it myself. I think it's other places. I don't like bruv, to be honest. Everything I was just saying about being proud of your own, I'm like, I hear bruv and my prejudice come up. I just think you soft southern bastards. Give me that shit. But yeah, bruv, it just comes from brother. Come on then, give me the more. Are you done?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
All right, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Same time, your channel, though. If people keep an eye on the Twitter at GameFaceShow, we'll put some links out, and I'm going to be guesting on Jack's show. Jack, I'll see you in a bit, mate. You have a good night.
You too.
That was Jack. If anyone else wants to Skype in, it is GameFaceShow Skype. Paul's just said, Graham's bordering on politics. I know. And horrible, dirty C word. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was going to be just coming on and saying that. Miles as well has pointed out the same thing. See, I'm not bothered. Just keep it clean if you can. Keep it clean. But yeah, Dave was in there. I've got to get back to Arcade Club soon. I had some thoughts for it. I don't know if anyone saw the Christmas special. It was kind of me on a seat, on a chair, and it was okay, but with the noise in there, it didn't really work. I think what I'd like to do is a table, like 2 trestle tables, space for 5 people, and we can just pass the mics and we can hear each other, and it's a little bit, I didn't like that sort of the thing with the couch. The person in the middle was mic-less, and I think we could get a bit more camaraderie and a bit more, I didn't like being in that position. I'd rather if we were debating something, I'd rather be in a position of authority because of what I was saying rather than being on a special chair. Didn't like that at all. Mike said English cussing is the hardest thing for people that aren't from England to understand. It's difficult. A lot of the words have got like different meanings depending on the context. Nefers said I'm a fast talking Yorkshire bloke and no fucker can understand me. I know. When I was in America, actually, I used to do that when I met English people. I'd talk really, really fast, and or just people from the UK, and I'd talk really, really fast, and they'd understand me, but none of the Americans could. And we'd get away, we'd be right in the middle of him saying the worst things, just making each other laugh because we could go really, really fast. I'd dial up my accent way more, because I'm quite Machiavellian in my accent when I'm talking to people. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. Slag, no one knows slag in America. That's a funny one to drop. Happy Dog said England standardised the language in the 1800s because of the railways, because the dialects were like separate languages. Well, yeah, I mean, let's not go into that because I'll be here all bloody day. Aiden's been there going like that.
Let's do the show.
I told him it was a 10-minute show tonight. I was like,
just do the show.
10 minutes, mate. We'll be in and out. I shouldn't have said that, should I? DZ Womble said, haha, never heard Avengers being referred to as a milky teat before. And Womble also said, love a good ramble. So there you go. Happy Dog said, Mancunian. Yes, I speak Mancunian, usually. And I soften it for this show. I really soften it when I'm being a dad. Black Ops 4! I was just watching it just before we went live. They did the live stream of the thing, and it looked really good. I don't like Call of Duty. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, but I'll be honest, I was impressed. It was slick as anything, wasn't it? It was crazy. It's going to be released October 12th. It had dogs, it had fire, it had sensors and night vision and all sorts of wonderful stuff. And I was genuinely impressed. If you were into Call of Duty, you're going to be very, very happy. Very happy by the looks of it. The gun customization was insane. I was very, very happy. The recoil looked nice. There was nice. The bullets were bouncing. I was like, manual healing as well, which I don't like that thing where you're just waiting and it comes back up. There's an actual... It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? It's all silly anyway, but I do like that when you have to heal with a heal button. I don't know why. What else as well? No sign of a single player still. Star Fox as well. There's been a gorgeous rumour about Star Fox. There's going to be a racing Star Fox game, which really, after the Wii U version, I could see that as a good way to bring it back. But why no F-Zero? It's really weird to me that, like, why bring an F-Zero like game out based on Star Fox, but not F-Zero? What are they playing at? It's just a rumour at the moment, but Retro Studios, good pedigree there. I hope it is true. I hope it is. Because if we're never getting F-Zero, at least we can get something by the by and nearby. Guys, just a reminder, we have got Skype open tonight. Let's make Hayden's heart sink if there's another call. Call in with some deep, meaningful question that takes me half an hour to answer. He'll just kill it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare sucked months of my life, says Bod Stew. Yeah, again, I've never enjoyed... when I've played him, I've enjoyed him, but I've just never got into that life, you know. I was always a Battlefield person more. Scully Son has said, secret GameFace lore. When I visited the UK, Graeme took me all around the landmarks, spent literally half an hour at the Science Museum talking about trains. Yeah, I got quite excited about the trains, didn't I? And I dropped my daughter right in front of you. She's just flat on the floor, so I'm good. Right on the cobbles. It's like, it's fine. Nephis has said Star Fox plus F-Zero equals Wipeout. Please make that happen. Yeah. Oh, I'm loving your chats tonight. You guys are awesome. DZ Womble has said, how long is the single player though? This time 30 minutes. Well, there's rumours that there's going to be no single player, isn't there? Which was kind of crap, because then the other Modern Warfare remake was single player only, and I was quite naive about this. I was like, well, that's good, because you're not splitting the online community. And in my head, I was like, well, that's probably a good thing. And only about 17% of people actually play the single player. So really, if it's only 17%, I mean, I know that's millions and millions of people. Drop it and just make one that is focused on single player. But as was rightly pointed out to me, they're kind of just rinsing you for 50 quid there, 50 quid there. For the single, they're making you pay twice, aren't they, for the same thing? And I was like, oh, okay, is that ruined? Call of Duty 2019 also has a sodding battle royale mode. That's all E3 is going to be this year. I am not in the slightest bit excited for E3 this year, just because of that Walmart leak that just let me know pretty much every game that's going to be announced. So they're going to have to really, really pull something out special. Shenmue's already been delayed. Don't care. Not bothered. Loot boxes as well. There was a game got announced. I'm going to talk about it in a bit, but yeah, the big thing was like no loot boxes, as if that's something to get excited about. No. I'd love to see a new Hitman game done right. The last Hitman was quite good. I can't remember the name of the company now, but they've split off now, haven't they? And they've took the rights to Hitman with them. So for all we know, the next Hitman game will be amazing. Guys, quick reminder, we are on Skype tonight. If you'd like to Skype in like Jax did earlier, just search GameFaceShow, all one word, GameFaceShow. I think our last name is Skype. Hayden will put you right through if you want to have a word with me. And as I've already demonstrated, have a word with me about anything on earth, obviously. You'll ask me about a game and it'll go off into all sorts of different directions. Oh, I've got to tell you about something wonderful, the Xbox Adaptive Controller. I'm really, really happy about this. Obviously, there's great people out there that are adapting controllers for specific people and everything, but this is official, and Xbox have actually got a crazy amount of peripherals and additions and all the rest of it in this, and the idea is to make games accessible for disabled people, but not just disabled people, all different kinds, because obviously you've not got a one size fits all, and I'm really, really happy about this. I just think it's wonderful. They got together with Special Effects, who have come up hugely, very, very quickly. They've got a very good reputation, and for good reason. I was worried when I first heard about this that they weren't going to do it with Special Effect, that they were sort of going off on one on their own, and you know, I was like, oh well, that's nice, isn't it? They've put all the work in, and yours, but no, they've pulled them into the fold, which is absolutely wonderful. If we just have a look at the back of it, there is an insane number of plugins there. You can get all these different attachments. You can get foot buttons. You can get like crazy amounts of stuff. Oh, we got another call apparently. Hello. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Turn your mic on. Oh. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll just give a quick shout out as well. But yeah, Xbox Adaptive Controller. Hopefully, I'll never be using it myself, but I am happy about that. I'm glad that they've done that, and I think they've done the right thing. And it works as well, so you can use the pad for part of it. It's just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Brilliant. I've got nothing, you know, normally I like to take something and I'll do my best to look at the other side and the negative and, you know, it might be expensive or whatever, we don't know. Podcasts, Dunning-Kruger Super Kawaii Mix is up from the start of the month. The first hour is solid meme music. The GameFace Radio is the only time that we put out a solid hour of music. Then the next hour is gaming chat. You had the Curse Card crew down there, and they always got into it. Got a bit Irish this week. Got a little bit Irish. Other podcast up as well. We've got Retro Joe brought in his crew for his alpha preview. It was wonderful, actually. It was, yeah, really, really nice lads. Smithy and Chester's. He's going to be doing a brand new show all on his own. You might know the fourth Sunday of every month is Retro Joe's Retro Takeover, and he's really, really good, but he's got the bug now. He wants to do more and more, and I had a really good time for him. Search GameFace Show, Podomatic, iTunes, and Mixcloud. You'll find it. Hello?
No, it's just not working.
Hello? It's not working. We did talk about something cool actually during the Retro Joe podcast that I'd love to hear your thoughts on, and it was Omega Labyrinth Z. If you're watching on YouTube, there's links. I'm going to put links to all this, so if you're watching live, get on the YouTube after the event, check out the links. I'll link everything as I always do. But yeah, Omega Labyrinth Z has been refused rating in the UK, which isn't a ban. I know some people have been like, this is censorship, you've banned it. It's kind of getting away, it's getting around it. They've not given it a license. You can still buy it, it's just nowhere selling it. So it's one of those weird roundy round things. Now the reason it's got banned is because it features schoolgirls who are it features schoolgirls who are, yeah, blatantly young and everything. You have to like turn them on, you have to touch them and all sorts of weird stuff to progress the story. So I can see why it didn't get a rating. I can see why, and I know some people are going, oh, well, it's other cultures, blah, 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 and all that stuff. But it's like, yeah, it might be, but I can see why it didn't get a rating. But it was kind of pointless in this day and age because they didn't get a rate. They didn't ban it because banning it would be like, everyone's up in arms, how dare you, this is censorship and all that. So they got around banning it. When I Googled Omega Labyrinth Z, one of the first hits, I think it was like the second or third, I just Googled the game name, nothing else. The second or third hit was Play Asia, and it was just like, banned in the UK, Germany, Australia. Not to worry, we'll get one shipped right out to you. So it's like, well, what's the point? What's the point? I probably wouldn't have even paid the slightest bit of attention to this game if it hadn't have been effectively banned. And what they've done is they've just given it, it's the Streisand effect, isn't it? They've given it all this publicity, and we talked about it on the podcast Sunday. I'm talking about it right now, but I would love someone to call up and tell me one way or another. I know some people, I struggle to say, yes, it should be banned. I really do. I really do. Even though it's disgusting. It disgusts me. I don't want to do that. But I've just been talking about a murder simulator, Call of Duty 4. I've just, and I was watching it and I was thinking, oh, God, it's going to feel so good killing people over and over again. It's disgusting. We're having one last try on the Skype call. So it's like, where do we draw the line morally in terms of what we do as gamers? These worlds that we inhabit virtually. Where do we draw the line exactly, specifically? I would say, yeah, don't sell it to children. Of course, you don't sell it to children, but I don't know. I'm getting to a line where I'm a little bit confused because it disgusts me. Of course it does. But if people want to play that game and it already exists, then should they be? I don't know. I honestly don't know. That sounds like the game in the same vein that you had murdering the population of the school in creative ways. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, and some of these games, the weird thing is some of these games, when they get made in the West and when they get made by Europeans and Americans and all that, they get made knowing full well that people are going to, Polygon's going to go, no, save the children. And they know full well that it's going to sell a shit ton because loads of people will be like, don't protect me. And I get that. But this is... I mean, we all know what Japan's like, man, for, these kind of representations. I know when I was 15, getting into anime and all the weird big willies and all that stuff was just like, what the fuck is going on? There's a whole different way of doing it, isn't there? So this game already exists. I don't know how I feel about it. Is that call now? Oh, is it working? Yeah, get him on.
Hello, me darling.
Oh, hello, you all right?
I'm fine, mate. How are you doing?
I've just realised I didn't bring any water with me.
Oh,
can I rob some of your water?
Excuses already, but...
Just having 10-15 minute chat.
Oh, thank you. Hey,
Can I have a drink, please? I feel poorly.
For anyone who doesn't know, this is Happy Dog, who softens his accent when he phones in. Hello, Happy Dog. What have you been up to recently, mate? Have I not heard from you in ages?
For crying my little ass off.
Yeah. What's so good about it, man? What? Because we've lost
Everything.
you.
Everything.
I couldn't tweet anything for a good 2 months there without you sending me like a bigoted or an insulting comment, or calling me a kiddie fiddler, or all sorts of wonderful things that I genuinely enjoy. And then it just went dead, and it was Far Cry.
Well, I deleted Twitter and I deleted Facebook. I spent far too much time on them, so.
I knew you deleted the Facebook, but I didn't realise you'd killed the Twitter as well. Oh my god!
Killed off Happy Dog on the Twitter, yeah.
Happy Dog's off Twitter. Oh my god! Thank you so much. Do you know what? I kind of get you though. I kind of get you because Facebook, sod that stuff is not healthy. But I have kind of some of the unhealthy habits that I had on Facebook. I have transferred to Twitter, so I get it. That sort of
it was all I was doing. It was just taking up too much of my time, and Facebook decided to reinstate my account even though I tried to delete it. People are still messaging on it.
That's why I didn't delete my Facebook, because I knew the second I deleted it, I'd be getting that guilt, like, so and so's been waiting for you. I think that's why I didn't delete it. I just left it. Plus, I felt guilty about people who were tagged in pictures, because I've got stuff where I went back in 10 years ago, and people are tagged in those photos, and I didn't want to just be like, all of your history is gone. But that's part of the reason. That's part of how they keep you in, isn't it? I just abandoned it.
But Far Cry, I've got to talk to you about Far Cry. I've got to share my passion for Far Cry.
Go on, because I just got to say though, you've sacked off Facebook and Twitter, but you've just replaced it with Far Cry.
Well, this is true. It's just another monkey for me back, another digital monkey, but it is an epic digital monkey. It's graphic-wise, it's brilliant. Gameplay is excellent. Voice acting spectacular, and the story's phenomenal. What more can you say? You can fly around in helicopters and shoot cows. I mean, what more do you want? It's. Have you got it yet?
No,
you got it yet?
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it yet. No. I can't. There's too much going on in my life. I know that I'll just go and I'll be gone. No, I've been playing your single screen, simple retro games at the moment, because it's just 10 minutes and I can put it down and stop, you know what I mean? Or I can give it... I'm not getting into something like Far Cry just now. Look what it's done to you. You fucking deleted Twitter.
10 hours a day for a week. I got about 70 hours out the first run through.
Hey, what do you think? Have you seen this game we were just talking about? A Mega Labyrinth Z. What do you think about this, then, man?
I've never seen that.
It's Pix Retro has just said, are they schoolgirls or college girls like Honey Pop? I don't know. I've not played it yet, but I think the schoolgirls. I think one of them's got a teddy bear. One of them's referred to as being year one. So
that's your anime porn game.
Yeah. So So the picture is, Jack has says it seems a bit improper. Stick to royal wedding.
You will get arrested one day, Graeme. You will.
No, but
you'll get arrested.
But why? No, because I just want to have a conversation. I want to, let's not just. I don't want to just sit here and go, yeah, because to me it repulses me. I'm like, I don't want that in my house. I don't want to be sat there thinking of you. You're playing Far Cry 5 for 10 hours a day. I don't want to be like coming here on a Thursday and going, you'd never guess what I've been playing for 10 hours a day. Omega. I've been getting so good at flirting with them and getting their clothes off to progress the story. Nah. I don't want to do that. That disgusts me.
I found the adverts for some of the games on Facebook is quite creepy.
In what way?
Well, they're just the ones that are sort of flirt with this girl, and I don't know what. I closed them every time, but there was one with a sniper, and it was the last bent over in her shorts, and I just found them a bit a bit unnecessary. You know, it's especially the flirting ones, like your girlfriend, your digital girlfriend. I just thought, who would sit and play that? Who would sit and... Well, I know who. I'm looking at him right now on GameFace. He would sit and play that. Well, who else would sit and play that?
I love you phoning up with your bloody moral things, talking about, the flirting on thing. And then you're sending me rape threats on Twitter. What are you on about?
I would bum you within an inch of your life, Graeme. Silence! Yes! I have broken Graeme.
When you're coming down next in person, you'll have to come on GameFace. When you're going to be here in person. You didn't come to me chip battle, did you? I'm writing his name down for that.
But it was probably just as well because it all went breasts upwards, didn't it, for the broadcast and everything?
Oh, that was the different day altogether. Yeah, the broadcast. I mean, we got 4 hours out of it. We did all right. We did 4 hours of unplanned, just walking in there and people going, right, go ahead then. And right, well, where's the router? The router was on the frigging roof over the dance floor. I think we did bloody well, thank you very much. But no, the chip...
Well, just every time I tuned in, I got like 2 seconds of audio and then it went back to
That's why we killed it, because there was just too many people jumping on. The place was rammed. But no, the chip battle was the night before, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
Good, was it?
The guy, the cameraman that was on me, when it finished, he was just like, mate, that was just so cool. It was if any time you need to go into esports, you need to do all this. And I was like, he was buzzing. He couldn't wait to just get the camera down and go, which is good because it means he'll be there again, you know.
When's it going to be uploaded to GameFace?
I don't know. Sunday Stephen's editing it right now. I know he's editing it. He asked them for the save files, because what we tend to do, we do get a live recording, but there was an issue with one of the cables. And you can hear it on the recording, a bit of the left channel, and we don't want to screw over that guy, because that's not fair on him, because we provided the cables. So we're getting the SAVs, which is the data for the thing, and we're going to get a recording of both their rounds. So when you watch the live video, you'll hear me live, you'll hear the crowd, but the actual music will be the clean, unfiltered audio. Do you know what I mean?
Excellent.
Just to give them a fair... It's normally like that anyway. That's normally what we get. We get a direct recording before it hits the speakers. Yeah. But the recording was a bit janky, so yeah, we're working on that at the moment. But we'll get it to you as soon as we can. I'm not making any promises, though, because some of those chip battles took a year to get out. I'm not making... I'd be like, yeah, next week, mate, but no, I'm not going to say that. No. I've not even asked him.
Were the crowd as hyped as the other chip battle ones on GameFace, were they?
In fact, there was someone there who messaged me just today, Naoki. She was like, loved the chip battle. She messaged me today. She's going to be our guest next week. You didn't answer me though. Should that game be banned? Should you be...
Which game? The flirty... Yeah, well, I don't approve of them. I just think they're...
There's not approving, and I don't approve.
Well, no, I wouldn't say ban it. I'd say I don't approve, and I'll censor myself from it. I'll just not take part. But I would give anybody that does play it a very wide berth.
Because that's what I'm saying.
Anybody that's got that and plays it regularly is not to be trusted.
Yeah.
With animals, children, furniture, anything, just no.
Because I just think it's not quite as simple as we are. We can all sit here smugly go, but let's challenge that a little bit and let's go a little bit deeper into it, because you've just been telling me how great Far Cry is, and I can't imagine, I'm going to speak for everyone watching, I can't imagine that anyone, because these are all gamers, I can't imagine that anyone went, oh, what's he doing? He spent 10 hours shooting people, flying helicopters and murdering animals. You know, let's think about it. Let's really step away from what we think's acceptable. Why is that okay? And why is that something that you're going to phone me in bragging about and going, hey, I had the best time. And it's like, well,
Best time.
but that's
Setting
not
fire to
alright.
cows and watching them run around.
Oh, I shot so many people in the face today, Graeme. It was bloody amazing. Blood everywhere, screams. You know, it's like, can you torture people in it?
No, not really. That's a bit of a disappointment.
Did they not bring the torturing back? Well, that is a shame.
Yeah,
Because that's
it's
always
not-
great, isn't it?
No serial killers in it. But it's just an epic story. I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm still doing it. I love it now.
Before,
I'm sort of debating whether to switch it on instead of watching Trigger Warning.
oh no, you're gonna like Trigger Warning. I filmed a bit of behind the scenes for you tonight. So if you watch Trigger Warning, I did a little behind the scenes video, that you're gonna enjoy. But yeah,
Before you go, Graeme,
go on.
When's Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out then?
Oh, for God's sake, isn't it like October?
All right.
It's October, isn't it?
I don't know.
I've just got to remember that. It's mid-October, isn't it? Which is weird because it's the same time as Call of Duty. It's a bit bloody stupid, but you know what these people are like. Idiots. The lot of them.
They should get on Far Cry for 10 hours a day.
Pix Retro message going, yes! Which I'm assuming is Chip Battles. It went really well.
I'm pleased.
Paula said you and your bloody cables. And that would pay to see. Right, we're going to have to go. Anyway, goodbye.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
No, I was seeing if there was any messages for him.
I thought you were just like leaving him.
No, I was seeing it because if anyone had messaged
You
him,
were totally leaving him home.
I know, I wanted
You
to
were
say.
leaving our guest hanging.
I've written
while
his
you
name down,
spoke to
though.
people. On one of my. Oh, it's not a half piece of paper. It's not serious.
He's getting blocked on Twitter later. Fuck that. Jax has said still need to get the rest of the UK, USA. I know, but I can't. They'll be ready when they're ready. I can't. I've got no personal thingy with it. Red Dead is another game that I got sucked into. Oh, I loved Red Dead. It was gorgeous. Paul, there was a message for him. Damn it. Paul said not as seductive as my accent. Yeah, well, he's more Sunderland, isn't he? And theirs is definitely a sexier accent. Play Expo in Manchester. It is coming to the CEX. It is moving to the city centre. For anyone that goes to Play Expo, it is huge. It's epic. There's lots of Play Expos, but the Mancunian one is always tends to be quite special. And it is moving to the CEX, so it's going to be epic right in the city centre. That's where your Comic-Con is. That's where this is like them sort of crossing a line into something awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be the 4th and 5th of May. Guys, if anyone wants to drop a tweet or contact Play Expo asking them for chip battles, I'd really appreciate it. As I said, I was there. Replay Events that runs it, they gave me this t-shirt the other day, and I was just getting onto it. I was like, hey, do you like chiptune? Yesterday, do you like chiptune? And he was like, yeah, we've done little bits of it. And then I was about to say, I know, technically it's amazing, but it's not always exciting to watch. I've invented this thing where we sell it to the crowd, and I was about to pitch, and someone just burst in and interrupted everything, and I was like, fuck's sake. I was finally there with the guy that runs Play Expo, and he kind of knows me a little bit, but yeah, I chilled out, relaxing. My moment had finally come. 3 years of bloody waiting, and someone came in and started demanding a bloody... Oh, I'm not going to tell you. It's like gaming guys, wasn't it, eh? Free Play Expo this year. Google it. Ooh, I don't know about that. I'm not going to Google it right now. I just do as I'm told. I'm such a bitch. Pix Retro has just confirmed that yes, the first yes was for chip battles. It was. We've now got a double yes all over it. Kevin said, yo. Hiya, Kevin. Nice to have you. Still no hearts? Come on, Facebook people. Hey, this is the one and only... I've got a special admin account. I only open this on a Thursday night, right? I've got no friends. I'm an admin on GameFace for it, and it's just so I can see the chat, because I kept missing you. And this is the only chance I get to get any hearts off any of you. So come on, someone give me a heart on Facebook. I don't get it. I don't live that life anymore. Let me cheat a little bit, will you, please? But yeah, Play Expo next year, next May, 4th and 5th. Looking forward to that. It's going to be exciting. Ooh, we were going to do a new thing. Should we sack it off, though? We're out of time. Oh, no, it's only a minute, though, isn't it? And we want to show off the funky thing that we've done. So, you know how people do reaction videos? We thought we'd do that, because I saw that absolutely awful Rage 2 teaser where it was all people in cosplay going, ooh, and it made it look like Battle Royale. Everyone was like, oh, this is a battle. Facebook doesn't care. No, I know. I miss it though. I miss saying witty, stupid, borderline insulting things and everyone going, "Ooh, that's a bit edgy." But yeah, I'm going to do a reaction. So this is the Rage 2 trailer, first proper gameplay trailer. I've not seen it yet, so let's have a look, shall we? Oh, I've not got my thing in. We're not on anyway.
Just remember, I can't see your finger.
No, I know.
Make a show of it.
I bloody did.
Peggy 18.
So you can see the ID.
When the asteroid hit, billions were gone in the blink of an eye. Tribes rose up. Alliances formed. Territory was conquered. There was no one left alive to tell you no. And in this wild, wide open place, if you wanted something bad enough, it was yours for the taking. You see?
Yeah.
In a world where there are no rules, insanity rules.
This is just what Mad Max should have been, isn't it? Like a proper legit open world. This is gonna destroy Borderlands 3. I wonder if this is why they've delayed Borderlands. Oh, what? Is this just Doom? Is this just open world Doom? That's what it looks like, doesn't it? It's gonna be like open world. It's gotta be multiplayer. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Who needs Sea of Thieves? Why would you put out that stupid, dumbass cosplay advert the day before if you had that waiting? Just put... I nearly didn't watch it at all. I only watched it because I was going to report on it, but that looks bloody amazing, doesn't it? That's like the remake of Doom, but... Oh, that's going to be fit! No wonder they've delayed Borderlands, or is that just a happy accident? Because Borderlands 3 has got pushed way back, hasn't it? Ooh. Oh, that looked fit. We need proper open world. And the factions thing, if they can make that like legit open world, so there's a lot of people on the same server. Oh, it's not going to be though, is it? It's going to let me down. I like that. Did that work, by the way? I wasn't watching.
As far as I could tell, closing Skype.
Oh, yeah, close Skype. No, we're not going to take any calls now. Did I slide in like that? Rage was underrated. It was specifically underrated for me because I was going through a horrific breakup as I was playing the first Rage, and we were taking turns on it, and it was like, you know, when you're not talking anymore and you're just kind of quiet, because if you do talk, it just turns into a, you know, you robbed me and and all that. So yeah, it was just lots of silence, lots of rage. So I really wasn't interested in. I love that. We're getting that in a second. But yeah, I wasn't interested in Rage 2, but I'm excited for that. Mike has just said Doom wasn't a remake, it was a sequel. All right, here we go. Doom / Mad Max / Warcraft / Fallout / Far Cry. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah, I'm hyped for that. I'm up for it. I'm not bothered about not having Sea of Thieves now. I've been upset about that. Everyone's off having fun, playing the music together and going on adventures. Screw you, I'm going to be on that. There's more and more people I know who are getting PS4s as well, so I'll have my little friends. It's going to be awesome. Right, oh, we need to wrap up the show. I'm sorry, I know I said it was only going to be a 10-minute show tonight. I've just pissed all over that, haven't I? Yeah, I know. Bethesda will fuck it up. Yeah, do you know what? The Bethesda part of it does worry me a little bit. It does, because they are very... They sell very popular open world games, but you just kind of accept the fact that, oh, don't do that quest or it'll just break the whole game completely. So there is that kind of like, you know, are they going to actually do it properly? Are they gonna? That was my worry. That was because I'd read press release before, so I knew he was making it the teams and stuff like that, and that was my worry. And I just forgot instantly when I saw that advert. I was like, oh, looks like a souped up Borderlands is all. Well, yeah, I mean, Borderlands been delayed. We've never had a Borderlands game this generation. We've had sort of, the re-releases and all that, but I still think I'd probably prefer a Borderlands, a Borderlands 3, which is coming. It is coming. We're going to hear more about that at E3. But yeah, Pix, you're right. It's okay, Graeme, we can play Sea of Thieves. I can't. I've not got an Xbox, and it's a waste of time. If I'm going to get an Xbox, I'd rather just get a decent computer. It's got all the same games. Why would I get an Xbox? For what reason? I could just get a Windows PC, a new one. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever. Bad. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Miss London's got a boyfriend. Oh, there's that done. There's that dream finished. I had a bit of a crush on her. It's gone now. When I messed it up with our Soph, yeah. Miss London's got a boyfriend. So there's me moving to America. Screwed. Thanks for that. Gutted. It's broke my heart, that. He stopped me sending a big email to her saying how upset I was. Rumour, Pokemon Switch. This has been released, this screen grab. 4chan, we don't know how legit it is and all the rest of it. But apparently there's rumours there's going to be a proper announcement next week. And the rumour is it's going to be a mixture of Pokemon Go and Yellow. The reason it's being yellow is it brings the anime sort of style into it. I'm not sure about this. I don't normally like to talk about rumours, but for some reason, any Pokemon rumours, I keep doing that. I always end every Pokemon rumour with, I don't normally do rumours, but I'm excited. I'm excited for Pokemon because it's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be amazing. Happy Dog's always chance of a 3-way. I know. Gutted about that. Guys, a few of you have done it tonight. If you've got Amazon Prime, please link it to Twitch. Go on twitch.tv/GameFaceShow and subscribe once a month. If you could do me something amazing, when you subscribe, set an alarm, a monthly reminder on your phone or whatever. Just set an alarm forever. So once a month, you get a little thing going, hey, drop Graeme that $2.50 or whatever. I think there's a plugin you can get for your browser, but I don't want you faffing about with all that. I want minimum stress, minimum effort. But yeah, please, if you can sub on Amazon Prime, really appreciate it. It goes towards the running costs and all the rest of it. Next week we've got Nyoke in. I met her at the chip battle actually, and I hadn't spoke to her. I was a bit nervous because it was weird because I walked in there and I knew pretty much everyone at the pre-party, almost everyone. So there's hugs and everyone was going around. And I was like, I've not seen you in ages. And then there was just these 3 girls on the chair, and I was like, I didn't know if they were in or I didn't know. I just didn't know who they were and all that. And I didn't get around to it. I didn't want to walk up and go be like, hey, I'm Graeme from GameFace, because I just felt a bit awkward. And my head was in chip battles. Got to be ready. Got to remember the names of the towns and what they're famous for. But we got chatting after it, and she was bloody lovely, and her set was amazing. So the first thing I said to her was, please come on my show sometime. And she's going to be doing it next week, tomorrow. We're back tomorrow. No, I'd love that. Trust me. If more of you do the old Amazon Prime, we'll do it every bloody night. I don't care. I'd love to, but we need more of you doing it before we can go down that road. That's the show, guys. Do not bother with State of Decay 2. It is shite. Let's just have a quick last look at the chat. Pix, you've been all over it tonight. Thank you so much for all your love and all the rest of it. Miles has said, I was previously chatting to the guy running a Rapture, so I've messaged him to suggest your pretty face shows up at the event. Yeah, please, if you can suggest me chip battles or panels, debates. I'm loving the debates at the moment. Get me on any panels that you can and I will argue with anyone. I don't give a shit. I don't get starstruck by anyone, so I don't care, man. Get me on any debates if you can get me. I went for my nose then, like that. And I went, I'm all over it, mate. Smooth as silk. Fabio said, hey, man. Hey, Fabio, you all right? I had a task for you actually, but I can't remember it now, and I'm not going to go on air. Paul has said you can follow Twitter at Chip Music UK, at Chip Music UK. Remind me, because I need to do a banner for that. It's going to be it's a brand new site that's launching. That's going to have guides to the UK scene, things going on, all the rest of it. I've already said that you've got my full thing. And dude, Paul, if you put any podcasts out or anything like that, I'm more than happy guest on it and try and boost it with my what's the word?
Riskiness.
Yeah, you know, my modest following or whatever. My small but bloody good following. Small but hard. Just like when I had that green morph suit on.
Come on.
All right, guys, that's the show. He's not even. He's been doing that all show. Now he's just like, come on, Graeme, come on. Hey, I didn't film my hour. We're all good. Guys, I love you. Talk to you tomorrow if you're going to join in on Jack's stream. If not, it is Oracle's Chiptune show this Sunday at Fab Radio International and Cogent Radio. Get the Cogent Radio app. If you're watching on YouTube, all the links are below. You can listen live and it links to the podcast. Next Thursday, 8 p.m, we've got Naoki on. I'm going to be asking about music, I'm going to be asking about everything. I'm going to be getting deep and dirty. So if there's anything you want to ask, no, I don't mean like that. I just mean, right, it's not just going to be an advert for her music. You don't want to watch an hour-long advert for your music, for her music. We'll let you know about her music. We'll give you the links. You can go on, and then we'll find out about the person that's behind it all, because that's the interesting stuff, innit? When I Google Prince, I either want to watch Prince videos or I want to watch interviews and I want to see interesting things behind it. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll have to see how it goes, eh? She might not like me. She might just be like, I'm not enjoying this. Sorry, I disconnected. I don't like you. Mwah!